What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Scotty for Prez, and we're going to go over every change we will see coming with the new map, Urzikstan or Urikstan. I don't know how to say it, obviously, but we have a lot to unpack. We have some new perks to discuss, tweaks to some equipment, and overall changes to the movement and gameplay. You guys have been killing it with the support towards the channel, and there's going to be a lot more content over these next few weeks, so make sure you subscribe and drop a like if you end up enjoying the video. When we talk about the new Warzone, we can't leave out or avoid the fact that slide canceling is back.
Gonna cry?
This mechanic alone is one that is going to drastically improve the pace of the games. From everything that's been played with the beta and all the feedback from the community, the movement in Modern Warfare 3 is extremely fluid and feels really, really good. The Stims tactical are back, and when used will not only heal you, but will refresh your attack sprint, so you'll be able to get away from an engagement a bit faster, replay it up, and get back into the fight. I also see this as a plus because this is something else that will extend your gunfights, leading to more opportunities as well as a more fast-paced game. Initially, I didn't want to see the Stims reverted back to this way because I was scared they would go overboard with it, but it seems balanced out and toned down from previous Warzones. Something really cool that I'm excited for are these unique perks found only within Warzone. So as it stands right now, there are a total of 4 perks, all with their own niche effects. First up, we have Shrouded, which throws a smoke when you get downed. This could come in handy, especially because I could see the meta shifting from everyone running smokes because the movement is going to be faster. The map will be more compact, so you won't need 3 people running smokes just across to every POI. Then we have Irradiated, which allows you to move faster and take less damage while in the gas. I'm extremely excited about this perk, and this will probably be the one that I kind of try and utilize myself. The already increased movement speed, coupled with Stims and the new gas mask, which we will get to in a second, all of these will lead to some really intense gas flanks as well as some clutch plays. Then we have Resolute, which increases your movement speed when damaged. I could also see this being very useful, especially if you choose not to run Stims, because then this perk will help make up for not getting that attack sprint back via the Stims. And then finally, we do have Combat Scout returning, which will ping an enemy when you hit them with a bullet. It's worth saying that the new gear system that will be in Modern Warfare 3 will not be in Warzone, and we will still be keeping the same perks and setup from Modern Warfare 2. A lot of people aren't happy to hear that, but honestly, for now, I'm fine with that. The last thing I want them to do is try and implement way too many changes at once, and then we end up with some half-ass experience. Those are the new perks coming to Warzone, so now we can move on to that gas mask that I mentioned earlier.
If I pull that off, will you die?
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you.
Gas mask will be manually equipped now, which is a godsend because if anyone has played Warzone ever, I can guarantee they've gotten fisted by the gas mask animation. I know I have, quite a few times. The gas mask will now also counter the tear gas, which makes perfect sense, although I don't know how often it will be used in that way, but that's cool nonetheless, no gripes there. Weapon rarity is going to be making a return, so ground loot weapons will be color coded based off their rarity. I didn't really notice this when it was gone. It actually took me quite a while and I never really missed it, but I know a lot of you guys like that feature, so that will be making a comeback as well. And then speaking of weapons, we will now always have a handgun when in water, so we will no longer be forced to swim around defenseless like some SEAL while some kid is trying to spear you or unload a 50-round siege clip. Before we get to the last few things, you already know I just want to thank you for sticking around this long and say I appreciate your time. Now, to stop wasting it, I gotta mention the ammunition and the backpack situation. Now, ammo will be stored separately and will no longer take up space in your backpack, which is miraculous. It'll allow you to carry more tacticals or field upgrades or plates. It'll have its very own storage space. And then, last but not least, we have the new feature where you can actually cosplay as a train conductor. I'm not sure if there's only one train on the map or multiple across the map, but there is one train in particular that players will be able to control. You'll be able to adjust the speed, the direction, and there's even a buy station and ammo cache on board. So while some teams could definitely fight over who is going to take control of it, like some Call of Duty spin-off of Snowpiercer or something like that, there's one feature they implemented to try and stop that. There's a brake on the back of the train where once manually pulled will stop the train, and the only way to start it back up is by going back there and releasing it. I think that's cool. There's definitely going to be some little rats trying to man the train the whole game, but all in all, I think it's a fun addition to Warzone. With everything we've seen so far, I'm really excited for Modern Warfare 3 as well as its next chapter. So let me know what you guys are feeling down below, and let me know if I forgot anything because I know I missed a few things. I'm Scotty for Prez, and I'll see you next time. Deuces.